Hi, folks. If there was a debate, let's say about climate change, is it real? What are the causes? What we should do about it? Would you trust the results? It seems like it should be a straightforward science issue, and yet there would be some distrust, maybe a lot. And why is that? Do we not believe in science, or are we just healthy skeptics? Let's run through it. People might wonder what organizations sponsored the debate. A left wing organization, a conservative group, a science society, the UN. Saying it's the UN sends up a red flag for some people, and saying it's a conservative group puts a different spin on it for others. Wondering about the sponsor is healthy skepticism. Who funds the debate? As in, who funds the organization that is sponsoring the debate? Is it the government? Is it a corporation? Is it wealthy individuals? Is it tree huggers or tree cutters? Again, I find that to be healthy skepticism. Here's one. Was there any presumption of the outcome before the debate occurred? When asked, of course, participants will say, oh, we just follow the evidence. But there is always some presumption of the results, no matter what people say. So any participant that is in the least bit contrary to those assumptions will know that they have to swim upstream. And are they willing to swim that hard? They will meet with resistance, dismissal, disdain. I think pushback on any issue is healthy. It makes us dig deeper, check our theories, consider nuances. Plus, out of the box ideas are spawned from doubt and skepticism. Here's a big one. Who chose the debating participants? Were they screened for their initial position on climate change? That's the problem. Are they all climate scientists? Or was there a mix of biologists, chemists, cosmologists, climatologists, meteorologists, naturalists, physicists, medical professionals, and botanists? Were there any lay people? And on that issue of diversity, did the recommendations, meaning the results after the debate, did they go beyond the expertise of the debaters? In other words, when discussing what to do about climate change, should the debate have included behaviorists, psychologists, structural engineers, political scientists, economists, and us, the common people? And now, my favorite problem of all, personal bias. Scientists so want to believe that their peer review system removes all bias. And it does help quite a bit. Still, the personal bias is there, lurking in experts and every one of us. It's only a matter of does the bias get detected and then mitigated. A quick example. If a scientist previously published an opinion, are they biased against changing to a new opinion in light of new thinking? Again, they would say, I follow the evidence. But scientists live and breathe publications, and their reputation is intertwined in those articles. Shouldn't we at least recognize human nature? What if their first opinion arose from a study funded in part by the energy industry? But let's not stop there. Bias comes from society and culture too. We think a certain way because I was taught this way, or we all believe this way. It's subtle. Maybe it's minor in the scientific community, but it's pervasive with the mass of humanity. Most of the way we think hasn't been thoroughly tested or thought through, and that's our challenge. But let's not be disheartened. Let's simply solve the mistrust. That starts with we, the people, administering the debate. Let's make it so that there is no hidden force behind the process. That's the plan in the decision website that I'm advocating. Many of the problems that I've mentioned can be solved by sheer numbers. A larger number of debaters and diverse debaters will root out personal bias. The rest of the problems get solved by a vigorous approach, guaranteeing that all opinions get a strong voice in the debate will not only solve distrust, but make the debate healthier. Designing the debate in such a way that we dig in and aggressively compare ideas ensures the quality of what we decide. Transparency will let us feel ownership of the debate process and let us take a role of watchfulness. The decision website is the springboard to trust and good thinking.